Hi guys, welcome back to Simplistic Mystic. It's going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Alright. For October 2023, what's going on with Aquarius? This is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Take what fits, leave the rest, and characters of the story can always be reversed, vice versa. Alright, Aquarius, October 2023. Ten of Swords. Alright, so I think I better pulled that card in this deck. You might be going through some sort of ending right now. Seven of Wands. Let me pull a few more first. The Hanged Man. So when I first saw the Seven of Wands, it felt like it almost was fighting for something not to end. And then the Hanged Man, which talks about a pause. Maybe something ended and you're like, oh no, it's just temporary. Seven of Cups. Confusion. Option. What's this Ten of Swords? Nine of Pentacles, single. So there's a relationship that ended here. What's the Seven of Wands? Page of Cups. Some might not have been putting in very much effort or acting childish. It's my Love Oracle deck. If you're interested, it's available on Amazon and Etsy. Links are below. Breakup. Okay, let's reiterate the same thing over and over again. So this is an ending of a relationship. Absolutely. Confirmed multiple times over. Doesn't have to be a full-fledged relationship, but something. You got family. This could be someone you had a family with. Family could mean you and your cat and dog and boyfriend. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to mean full family, but so maybe try to be hanging on for the children as well. This could be what this kind of hangman, Seven of Wands thing is. It's like surrender. I think you gotta let it go. This feels like, yeah, this really feels like hanging on, unfinished business on the bottom of the deck. This really feels like hanging on to a situation that it's just like the ship has sailed for. Other fart, oh my god. Other part of my pen, my cat broke the other day. Other fart, that's great. Addiction. This could have been a toxic relationship. The Seven of Wands can also represent fighting or conflict. This could have been a situation that had a lot of conflict in it. It could have been like a karmic cycle. But I feel like there's like a string still hanging on to the situation, even though like Ten of Swords, like that's a very final thing. Ten of Swords is, that's an ending, right? It may be like I was saying, it's like trying to keep something together for the children, the family, or the image or status or money or something like that. Breath work. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. You might need to kind of just take some time out and breathe. Focus on yourself. All these readings today have been like statements. Like there's not much to them. It's like there was an ending. And it's like cool, but why? like thanks for the info. Grieving. The chambers of your morning are surrounded by nothingness, emptiness, waiting to be seen. So it's almost like, as opposed to hanging on to this, it's time to, you know, cut that cord and grieve it. Because the longer you hold on, you know, the longer it's going to be, you know, before you can start over, I guess, is the sense. Like, basically, like, hanging on is delaying what's meant for you. And once you finally snip that cord, then what is meant for you can come in. It's almost like you have to choose to grieve this instead of like hanging on, choosing to grieve it. Okay, So the breathwork card. Your higher self chose this card because you're in need of more space, expansiveness, and freedom in your life. Your body contains your soul, but your spirit is balanced and needs ample space to express itself in every way necessary for you to be fulfilled. What could happen if you did what made you happy versus what you're expected to do? So maybe you feel like, remember this card is an invitation to ponder what could be. You don't have to act on anything that doesn't feel right away, like the right way forward. Instead, think of this as a process of trial period. Instead of thinking of this process, just run that. A chance to try something on with the guarantee that it can be returned if it doesn't fit. For now, allow yourself to explore the possibilities and see where it leads. It's because you're fully not letting go. It's like, I'm going to test the waters and this, but I'm like still hanging on for some reason. Like maybe you're not, maybe you're still living together, but you broke up. Something like that, where this like still, just that was just an example, but like there's still some sort of chain attached. And it's like, maybe you feel like, I was saying, there's some reason you feel like you have to stay together because of children or image or whatever. Like you don't want people to see, like people maybe perceive you guys as a happy couple or something like that. And it's like, but then we're going to go into this grieving card here. Your higher self chose this card because grief isn't just about death of a loved one. Mourning is defined as feeling regret or sadness about the loss or disappearance of something. You can grieve the end of a career or move from one place to another, letting go of a dream or seeing your child leave the nest. While grief isn't pleasant, it's important to acknowledge the loss of something or someone that was important to you. Doing so doesn't reduce the love you had for what you've lost, but it does give you a way to let go and move on. To ignore your sadness is to deny a meaningful part of your life story. Pulling grieving is an opportunity to embrace the heavy emotions you've been carrying. Express the fullness of your heartache as a tribute to what was, and then once you've cried, screamed, gotten angry, or sad, your spirit will be free. It's only when you deny your grief that it becomes baggage. It's like, there's holding on. It's holding on to this still, and it's like you have to finally let it go and grieve and move on. It's like it's like the denial phase of this, but it's like it's time to cut the cord. I talked about children leaving the nest. We did have that family card here. That could be relevant too. So maybe it's like you're in denial about that. Like maybe you wanted to turn the kids' room into an office, but you're in denial that they've moved, so you keep it as their old bedroom exactly the same. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. Voyage. You already have all the answers. It's like this really is a complete like cycle, a complete karmic cycle in a way. It's just like the acceptance of the fact that it's done is like the worst part here. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. It's very nostalgic. You're like, this sucks. I hate the nostalgia of this. It's like I'm very nostalgic and like I'm very sentimental person too. I have a hard time with that stuff too. But that's what this kind of feels like here. It's like, it's okay to mourn it and be sad, but it's like at the end of the day, like it needs to end. Like for instance, I'm moving from a place I never thought I would move, but like I know I have to move for my own mental health. And it's gonna suck, but it's like there'll be a mourning, and it's like you have to mourn. You can cry, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like you know what the best destination is for you. You know what I mean? All right, well, hopefully this was helpful. I guess it's going to be... I wish we had something more. What's coming next for you if you move out from this? Mask. Yeah, they're not going to tell you. Unexpected. Something you don't expect. Maybe you'll meet a new person that you don't expect. So, anyway, love Oracle decks on Amazon and Etsy if you're interested in that. I also have this new sage spray called Please Leave. It's also available on those platforms as well. And if you're interested in TikTok, there's a link for TikTok down there. You got Instagram, Facebook, and I guess that's all. There's private readings on my website or on my Etsy shop if you would like that. And I will see you guys next time. And subscribe and like this video if you have not done so already. Bye.